us do the next problem on this trigonometric identities. It's very simple one. Just look at this. So now prove that tan A plus cosecant B whole square minus of cot B minus secant A whole square is equal to 2 tan A cot B into cosecant A plus secant B. So your LHS part is this and you need to obtain this. Okay. So now take LHS part first. Okay, LHS, what is that? Tan A plus cosecant B whole square minus cot B minus secant A whole square. Now this is what your LHS part. So what we have to do here? Simple. We need to do the expansion. Okay, we need to go for expansion, expand it and expand it. Go for the solving of first bracket. Now identify whether in which form it is. Now this, if you consider this tan A as A and cosecant B as B, then is this in the form of A plus B whole square or not? So here we can expand this in the form of A plus B whole square. And what is the expansion of A plus B whole square according to algebra? A square plus B square plus 2AB. Okay, A square plus B square plus 2AB. So now what it is? Now A square means tan A whole square, that means tan square A, and B square means what? Cosecant square B plus this would be what? Tan 2AB means 2 tan A cosecant B. 2 tan A cosecant B. 2 tan A cosecant B over here. Now put minus symbol. Now don't open the brackets. Why? Because here minus sign is in front of that. Okay. Now this is in the form of what? A minus B whole square or not? If you consider cot B as A and secant A as B, so this is in the form of A minus B whole square. So it can further be spread into, it can be expanded into A square plus B square minus 2AB. Now let us do the expansion. A square means cot square B. Cot B squared, and secant A is squared now. So therefore secant square A minus 2AB. 2AB means 2 cot B into secant A. Okay, 2 cot B secant A. One thing, write this all the expression as it is. Tan square A plus cosecant square B plus 2 tan A cosecant B. Now multiply with the minus symbol. Okay, so minus into plus would be minus, that is cot square B. Minus into plus would be again minus secant square A. Minus into minus would be plus. Okay, 2 cot B into secant A. Like this we expanded. Okay. Now what are the terms that we can group here? Now when you are getting this much lengthy expression, then you need to see that whether there is any chance for grouping any terms. Can we take the advantage of grouping any terms? Let us see. See here. Here this is tan square A and this is cosecant square B, and this is minus cot square B, this is minus secant square A. Now first of all, I think by grouping some of these terms we can form trigonometric identities. How it is possible? See, for example, cosecant square B is given. Okay, cosecant square B related to this cot square B is also given or not? Because cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. So when we have chosen cosecant square theta, we need to choose cot square theta beside that. Okay, group this with cot square B. Here minus symbol is there. Okay, minus cot square b. Okay, next part. Here tan square a, what is the trigonometric identity related to tan square a and secant square a? Secant square a minus tan square equal to 1 or not? So we may take an advantage of grouping secant square a and secant square a and tan square a. Let us do it. Okay, this is tan square a next. Okay, tan square a. This is minus secant square a. Okay, now we grouped it. Now we took tan square a, we wrote already tan square a and cosecant square b and cot square b and minus secant square a, we wrote it. Now remaining two terms you group separately. That is 2 tan a, okay, cosecant b plus 2 cot b secant a, right. This is what we have done. Now do one thing. I think problem is almost simplified if you observe. Now group these two terms. Okay, cosecant square b minus cot square b, already we have done it. Okay, these two are grouped together. Now for my convenience, actually secant square a minus tan square a is equal to 1 now, but here tan square a minus secant square a we obtained. So we need to have the reverse in signs. We need to change the signs. For that reason, we are going to take minus common from these two terms. Okay, from these two terms I am going to take minus in common. And you know about while taking minus sign common, that signs of the individual terms are changed. So therefore, here minus secant square a will be plus secant square a, plus tan square a will be changed to minus tan square a, right. So now we rearranged and we grouped these two terms together. For a moment, in these two terms, take 2 common first. Okay, tan a cosecant b plus cot b secant a, right. We grouped all the terms for our convenience to do this problem. Okay, anyways, now I think you identified. Now let me highlight all the trigonometric identities with red color. So inside this bracket you might have identified this is cosecant square b minus cot square b, which is a standard identity. That value would be 1. So this is 1 minus secant square a minus tan square a. Again this is standard trigonometric identity and value of this would be again 1. Value of this is also 1. Now what is left? 2 into. Now I am doing something that for our convenience, okay, I want to do some small changes for the expression inside these brackets. What the changes I am going to do, let us see. See here, this is tan a and this is cosecant b. This is cosecant b. Okay. Now for my convenience, okay, I want to divide and multiply with the cos b here. Can we do this or not? Means this expression is multiplied and divided with cos b. For those students who don't have the basics in mathematics, I am telling you, while dividing and multiplying the given number with the same number, okay, to the given number, if you multiply and divide with the same number, the value of given number remains same. Okay, so we don't have an effect of this multiplication and division, because if you cancel this, again the same value will be remained over there. Okay, anyways, so here we multiplied and divided. Now coming to this second term in this bracket. Okay, what is that second term? Cot b into secant a. Again for my convenience, I am multiplying and dividing with sin a here. I multiplied with sin a and I divided with sin A over here. Why I have done like this, it comes to know. Okay. Anyways, now here 1 minus 1 are getting cancelled. So this term is almost simplified. Now just let us do some rearrangement in these terms in between the brackets. So just write it down. 2 is there outside. Now this is tan A, write it as it is. We wrote tan A as it is. Now cosecant B can be written as what? 1 by sin B or not? See, tell me, cosecant B means what? As sine and cosecant are reciprocals of each other, we can write cosecant B as 1 by sin B. So therefore this is 1 by sin B into, again write this, cos B by cos B. Okay. Let us do the next arrangement also, just see. Similarly, here write the cot B as it is. Now, secant A can be written as 1 by cos A or not. Why? Because cos A and secant A are reciprocals of each other, right? So, secant A can be written as 1 by cos A into sin A by sin A, which we took. Okay, right. Now do one more small arrangement in these terms. Now this is 2 into tan A, write as it is, this one. Now I want to write this cos B over here. So write this cos B by sin B. Can we write this here or not? Okay, cos B by sin B into 1 by cos B. Into 1 by cos B. I wrote like this. Okay, now plus. Now cot B write as it is. Now sin A we can write here in this numerator part. Okay, instead of 1 here we can write sin A. Okay, then how can we write it? Sin A by cos A into 1 by sin A, right? Okay, just we have done small rearrangements in the steps of the problem, right? Now just do. Now observe, again write tan A into cos B by sin B. What does it represents? Ratio of cos angle to sin angle will be cot angle or not. So therefore this is cot ratio. So therefore this is cot B because sin cos B by sin B. Okay. Now this 1 by cos B can be written as what? Secant B or not? Because cos theta and sin theta are reciprocals of each other. So write it down. So this 1 by cos B can be written as what? Secant B plus. Now cot B, write it as it is. Now sin A by cos A. You know that ratio of sine angle to the cos angle or sine ratio to cos ratio, it will represent tan. Okay, so therefore this is tan A because this is sin A by cos A. So this is tan A. Now again this 1 by sin A can be represented as cosecant A or not? Exactly. Why? Because 1 by sin A and cosecant A are reciprocals of each other. So anyways, this is cosecant A. That's it. Problem is almost solved. Okay. Now 2 into, now just see here, in how many terms are there in this problem? Tell me. Here this is one term. Let me represent with a different color. So this is one term and this is one term. In these two terms, what are the common factors that we can identify? So see here, this is tan A cot B. Tan A cot B. So tan A cot B is a common factor for these two terms or not? Exactly. So this is a common factor. Can we take common or not? Exactly. So we can take it common. So 2 into tan A cot B we can take common. We took common tan A cot B. So now inside this bracket, what are left over? So this is secant B or not? Okay. and this is cosecant A or not? In between them plus is existing, so cosecant A. Okay. So anyways, you can write the secant B plus cosecant A as in reverse order also, no? So anyways, so we can write this 2 tan A cot B into cosecant A plus secant B. I think we obtained our required answer, so therefore which is equal to RHS. So therefore we took LHS and successfully obtained RHS part, so therefore it is solved. I think you understood this problem very well. So what are the key points? What are the key terms or key points to solve this problem? First thing, we need to do the expansion using a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square. Okay. Then after we need to group the relevant terms according to trigonometric identities. Understood? What we have done, after expanding this into lengthy expression, we grouped the terms according to the trigonometric identities. What are those identities? Cosecant square A minus cot square A equal to 1. Similarly, secant square theta minus tan square theta 1. Depending on those identities, we grouped the terms and we made it into ones. Okay. We put the values of those identities and we cancelled, and then after we have done small rearrangement between these two AB terms, means this 2 into tan A cosecant B plus cot B secant A. For that we have multiplied with cos B, multiplied and divided with cos B, and here we multiply and divide with sin A, and then after we just made some small rearrangements to solve this problem further, and finally we obtained our required RHS part, so thus we can solve it. Okay. So dear students, while solving the trigonometric identities, problems based on trigonometric identities, you need to think smart. Okay. There is nothing else. Okay. You must have the grip of the basic trigonometric identities and basic algebraic formulas or algebraic identities like a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a cube minus b cube, like such. And then after you need to have some small rearrangement skills based upon common sense. Okay. Basing on our common sense only, we just replace this cos b to here, and then after we multiplied and divided with cos b and cos b as sin a, like that. Understood? So very simple things these are, but you need to apply your brain a bit. Focus on it. You will definitely can solve it. Anyhow, we are going to help it out for all the problems, almost all the problems from all the materials, for helping the CBSE students of 10th standard. Not only 10th standard, in upcoming days we are going to put the syllabus of 9th standard also. So anyhow, if you have anything else, anything expecting from me, you can put them in the comment box. Okay. If you have any suggestions, you can put them in the comment box. Definitely we will consider that and will answer. And if you want me to make any another video in which topics you have doubt, we'll definitely do the video. We'll definitely make the video on that also. Anyways, I think you would have enjoyed this problem also. So for today, this is it.
Please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon for the more updates. Please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon for the more updates.